Hello students, welcome to Shiksha Sanjog, Napra district. Today we shall deal with one important factor in grammar. We discussed about 8 parts of speech in a sentence. One among them is verb. Verb is the nucleus in a sentence. It is just like a heart in a human body. Verb consists of one word or more than one word. Verb can be classified into 3 categories. Let me draw the picture. Verb can be classified into 3 categories. First one is state verb. The second one is action verb. And the third one is event verb. In state verb, we generally use be verb. If some other words in place of be verb is used, we may replace that and use be if it suits. Then it is a state verb. In this sentence, when we deal with patterns of sentences, we have SVC pattern of sentences: subject, verb and complement. Look, Ramesh is poor. Mohan is a teacher. My mother is ill. The sky looks blue. There are 4 sentences. In these 4 sentences, Ramesh is poor, Mohan is a teacher, my mother is ill, the sky looks blue. All these come under SVC pattern of sentences. If we delete this thing, the sentence is not at all a sentence. It is ungrammatical, not complete in sense. And they are the complement to complete the sentence. All the SVC patterns of sentences come under this category, state verb. Look, this is a word. If we delete this and use this is appropriate. The sky is blue. We can say the sky looks blue. So all the SVC pattern of sentences, they come under state verb. Then we shall see about the action verb. Action verbs are used in subject plus verb, SV patterns of sentences. The verbs that denotes, that describes, that says about the action. Likewise, jumps, jump, sit, sneeze, fly, work, dance, etc. If we use that in sentence, we use one subject plus verb. If the subject is I jump. If we use a third person singular number, Leela jumps. If we use the past tense marker, it becomes Leela jumped. This is SV. In order to make it SVA pattern of sentences, we can use adjunct here. In the place of adjunct, we can use adverb. In the place of adjunct, we can use a prepositional phrase. A phrase begins with a preposition like I jump from the tree. Leela jumps in the well. Leela jumped from a tree. Similarly, birds fly. Mohan works in a factory. My daughter dances in the theater. All these action verbs, they come under SV pattern of sentences or SVA pattern of sentences. So this A adjunct is deleted. All the SV pattern of sentences come here in action verb category. Come to event verb. Event verbs are of two types, and action verbs are generally intransitive. Action verbs are generally intransitive. They do not take any object with it. Whereas the event verb takes object, takes complement with it. And for this event verb, we can write action verb as intransitive, and event verb is transitive. They take object. They are of two types. One is monotransitive, the other is ditransitive. Mono means it takes only one object with it. Similarly, kill, eat, play, watch, drink. They take only one object with it. A snake killed a man. I eat mango. They play football. She watches TV. I drink tea. All these come under monotransitive verbs. In monotransitive verbs, they take only one object with it. So they are SVO types of sentences. SVO types of sentences. And we have ditransitive verbs. Ditransitive verbs. In ditransitive verbs we have teach, write, elect, etc. Suppose I use one ditransitive verb, Mrs. Padhi teaches. Not complete. Who she teaches, what she teaches. Two items are necessary. Who and what. Mrs. Padhi teaches the students. She teaches the students. What does she teach? She teaches grammar. So the sentence becomes Mrs. Padhi teaches the students grammar. Likewise, write. In one lesson, Lencho wrote God a letter. Lencho wrote God a letter. Similarly, elect. People elected Mr. Das, the Sarpanch. People elected Mr. Das, the Sarpanch. So these are the ditransitive verbs, meaning in sentence pattern we have SVOO types. It is the verb that decides the sentence. So we have one lesson about patterns of sentences in class 10th. Looking at this diagram, we can go to the PDF. In our PDF, we have sentences of different variety using action verb, using state verb, and using event verb. What you have to do is, you have to say whether this is SB, SVC, SVO or SVOO. Am I clear? Thank you. Now let us look at the forms of the verb. When we talk about the form, there are three forms. They are V1, V2 and V3. Verb 1, verb 2 and verb 3. Verb 1 is simple present. Verb 2 is past simple. And verb 3 is past participle. V1, V2 and V3. Here these verbs need tense. This is tense. Simple present tense, past simple, past participle. Three forms. And we have seen that there are two tenses and they are used for 3 times. See, there are 2 tenses used for 3 times. Tense, present, present tense can be used to indicate present time. Likewise, here tense are two, present and past. Make a table. They are used for different times. Present tense can be used to indicate present time. Present tense can be used to indicate future time. So we have a quarrel about present tense and future tense. But generally there are two tenses, present and past, meaning past and non-past. Non-past, present tense, and also future tense, so-called future tense, but there is no existence of future tense, remember. And past tense can be used to indicate past time. Let us see one example. Present tense. One sentence from present tense. Mohan works in a factory. Mohan works in a factory. In this sentence, let us remember the lesson from the beginning. Class 9, first chapter, subject and predicate. Divide this sentence into two groups, subject and predicate. Okay. Subject and predicate. In predicate part, the first item is the verb. The first item is the verb. Clear? Let us come to the verb. This verb, the use of this verb. This is in agreement with the subject, Mohan, third person, singular number. We have S, meaning present tense. Present tense is used in present time. Mohan works in a factory. Clear? One example for future time. Leela arrives at the station. Leela arrives at the station in the evening. See, once again, subject, predicate, this is the verb. This verb is in present tense and it expresses future time. Leela arrives at the station in the evening. Generally, we have a misconception. We generally use Leela will arrive at the station in the evening. No. The Prime Minister arrives Bhubaneswar tomorrow. The Prime Minister arrives Bhubaneswar tomorrow. So these are the time adverbial, time indicating words. They indicate future time. We use present tense, present time, present tense, future time. Am I clear? And no need to do all this past tense. Simply, if we are asked to change about change of tense. Mohan works in a factory. The instruction will be change the tense. Then what we have to do? We will look at the verb. How many verbs are there? Is the verb a single word or a number of words? Here the verb is a single word. In this verb we have to go to the verb set. In verb set, this is a word works. The base form of the verb V1, V2, V3 that we discussed. V1 is work and V2 will be worked. No change, only change worked, use worked. It is okay. The tense is changed. Am I clear? Okay. Then let us come to past participle. V1, V2 and V3. V3 are generally used for change in voice, active voice to passive voice. We will not bring that here. We shall discuss one item at a time, because this verb is the heart, the nucleus in a sentence. And these verbs are two types. Verbs are of two types, and we generally mislead our students. How? Verbs, verb, one is regular verb, the other is irregular verb. What are they? There are some verbs, they are one in present tense, they change their letters and pronunciation in past tense, meaning go, went, eat, ate, come, came, etc. These are the irregular verbs, and we are mostly worried about the irregular verbs. We have to get it by heart. Let us come to regular verbs. When we have a regular verb, kill, we just use ed as past tense marker. It becomes killed. For every regular verb, we use d or ed to make it past tense, or from past tense to present tense. Kill is a verb. Similarly, we have a more number of verbs, the event verbs. Am I clear here? So next we see, when we deal with spoken English part, one exercise is given in elementary classes. When we have PTK ending, the last word, last letter of a verb ends with P letter, T letter, K letter. That sounds pa, ta and ka. Their past tense is used with ta sound. Let us see. This is work plus ed. It becomes worked. In Oriya, if we read this is not worked. This is not worked. In some other places in Orissa, they say worked. This is not worked. For this ed, we have to use ta sound. This is worked. Likewise, pa sound, stop. Joga, ed. Here, stopped. This is not stopped. We shall have to see say as stopped. To sound. So, in relation to spoken English, the verb ends with pa sound, to sound, or ko sound. The past tense will be pronounced with to sound. Clear? If it is other than this pa, to, ko, we have done kill plus ed, killed. And when we have this word nod plus ed, nodd, ed, we have to use as it. This is not nodded. This is not. We have to say this as nodded in spoken English. So when we use regular voice, regular verbs, we have three types of differences that comes for do sound, to sound, and id sound. There are three different sounds: do sound, to sound, and id sounds. Clear? Okay, we have nothing to do with this thing. Okay. For irregular verbs, we have letter change, pronunciation change. Go, went, eat, ate, come, came, buy, bought, like this. And in examination, this irregular verb comes. We will be given one sentence and we will be asked to change the tense. My father bought me a pen. My father bought me a pen. Here we will be asked, underline the verb. Okay. Which one to underline? Father? No. Pen? No. Then how can we know which one is the verb here? My father bought me a pen. How can we know? Yes, very good. First subject predicate. Then from predicate, the first item is the verb. Then we will come to the list. Regular and irregular. Irregular verb, we will write bought is equal to buy. This much. Change in tense. And when we have a clear diagram about the verb, sometimes the verb may be one word, sometimes the verb may be more than one word. If it is more than one word, okay, see, one word. Verb is one word. In some textbooks, this one word verb is called finite verb. They are called finite verb, meaning they carry tense. Finite verb. In some other words, in some other textbooks, they are called full verb. In some other textbooks, they are called principal verb. Verb, it is one word, it is a finite verb, it is a full verb, it is a principal verb. Nothing to worry. The same name. This time we will see if the verb has two words. The first one is the auxiliary. The second one is the main verb. Right? The students are playing football. The students are playing football. We shall go step by step, word by word. Okay, come once again to subject predicate. Divide the sentence into two. Okay, very good. The students, subject, are playing football. Predicate. In predicate, the first one is the verb, as we discussed. This is the verb. Are is the verb. What about playing? So as we discussed, are not full verb, not principal verb, but that is tensed one. If we need to change, we have to change the past tense of it. So verb is a doing word. Doing word here, next to auxiliary comes doing word. So in this verb phrase or verb group, we have two words. One is are, other is playing. There are two words. If there are two words, one is auxiliary, other is main. So no question of principal verb, no question of finite verb, etc. There are two verbs. One is auxiliary, first one is auxiliary, second one is main verb. Clear? Next, Gautam can climb the hill. Gautam can climb the hill. Again, like this. Divide the sentence into two parts. Okay. First one is subject. Up to which? Yes. Gautam can? Okay, no. Up to Gautam. This is subject. And the other is predicate. If the other is predicate, which one is the verb? First one. That is can. Can has no meaning in the dictionary. So let us look at some doing word. Doing word is climb. So there are two verbs. One is auxiliary, other is main. See. So are is one type, can is one type. We have different name in grammar. Auxiliary can be divided into two groups. That is B type, or this is called, first one is secondary. Next one is primary. Secondary and primary. The secondary auxiliary are called modals because they tells us about the mood of the speaker. And these modals can be divided into two groups. One is paired, the other one is single. In paired, we have 4 pairs. Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might. There are 4 pairs. Under single category, we have must, used to, need, dare, etc. See where we grumble. If a sentence comes, Sita must leave the field. One sentence we have, Sita must leave the field. The question is, change the tense of the verb. Change the tense of the verb. What we have to do? Go back once again. Subject predicate, Sita. Subject. Then we have predicate. First one, must. This is a verb. See, this has no meaning. Next we have to look for the doing word, leave. Then we have 2 verb like words. This is verb group. In this group we have 2 words, must and leave. If we change the tense, which one is to be changed? Must is to be changed, not leave. Clear? Then the answer will be Sita. In some books, our fellow brothers, our teachers, or the textbook, notebook writers, they use had to leave the field. Some other writers, they use have to leave the field. See, in the name of tense, we are misleading our students. Look at the word must. Find out the must here. Where is must? Must is in the single modal. Single modal meaning we cannot change. We cannot change. We can change will to would, shall to should, can to could, may to might. But we do not dare, we should not dare to change must into had to or have to leave. Clear? This very often comes in examination. Sita must leave the field. Change the tense of the verb. Okay, Atki. And we do mistakes here, because we read these things in some other notebooks. See, proof. This is a single modal. This need not be changed. One more example. My father used to ride bicycle. My father used to ride bicycle. Once again, instruction is change the tense of the verb. Okay, do part wise. Again, subject predicate. Yes, very good. My father subject. Then we have used to ride bicycle. How many verbs are there? Can I say used is a verb? To ride is a verb? No. Used to we saw here in auxiliary, there are two words. One has no meaning, grammatical meaning, and the next one should have a meaning, doing word. Then let us divide this into two. Can we say used and to write? Used to and write. Which one will be applicable? Okay, very good. Used to is the verb and write is the doing word, main verb. Doing word meaning main verb. Then we have the word used to. What we do actually? Change the tense. We will used to. We know ed, meaning in our earlier chapter. Past tense marker ed. We change tense. My father used to ride bicycle. Some others may write my father, agreement, subject verb, uses to ride bicycle. This is wrong. This is wrong. What we are doing here, used to has been circled. Look at this, used to. Used to. Let us find where is used to. Is it in the pair or in the single? It is in the single. Used to. Meaning we should not dare to change used to as used to or uses to. The past tense will be same, the present tense will be same. Unlike that must. And this comes in the examination. Change into past. We may grumble, this is past and what to change? The question is wrong. We ask our teachers for help. Sir, this is in the past tense and what to change? The question has been asked to change into past tense. So here we should not grumble. We have to know the items. These are all about secondary, auxiliary or modals. They speak about the mood of the speaker, mood of the writer. Very good. Next come to primary. In primary we have two types, B type, have type. B type and have type. If we do not have any B type verb, if we do not have any have type verb, then we can take the help of one operator. The sentence needs one auxiliary. The sentence needs one auxiliary. The verb needs one auxiliary. Then we do not have B verb, we do not have verb. We look for one operator. That operator is called dummy, and that is do type verb. See difference. Primary, the students are playing in the field. Are playing. Mohan has a scooter. Mohan has a scooter. So have type verb has. If we are asked to change, then has can be changed to had. Mohan had a scooter. In B form, my sister is a dancer. This one needs to be changed. My sister was a dancer. See, has to had is to was. There are two tenses only, past tense and non-past or present tense. Clear? For primary. If we do not have this B type or have type, we look for a dummy. People do like fish. People do like fish. We do not have sentences like this. We have sentences like people like fish. People like fish. When we ask our learners to make it a question, our learners fail here. How to make it a question? The answer is fish. Then what for fish? Remember, we have already discussed this thing. Fish, what? Then two circles. The subject will be in between. Remember that class. What? This is the verb. This circle will become two circles. And this subject will be here. Then let us write what. Here we have people. For like we have two words. We need two words. Like. Two words. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Then one will be like. As we do not have any be verb, as we do not have any have verb, we need do type here. Do type. Then do type. This is present tense. We will have to write do. If this becomes past, we have to write did. So the answer will be what do people like? This is the necessity of dummy or operator. Am I clear? So this is the diagram of a verb. Auxiliary, two types, secondary and primary, and main verb. So the sentence decides how long it could be. If I want to write a sentence, the verb will decide how long it will be. Suppose I will use one word. I will use one word. Mohan, does it get any meaning? No. If I use one word verb, come, someone must come. Sit, someone must sit. Write, someone must write. Listen, someone must listen. So this word is the verb, that is the nucleus of the sentence, heart of a human body. It is a part of speech, very important. So we call it a nucleus in the sentence. That verb decides. I am going to write one sentence, one verb and one subject. One subject, one verb. In one subject, I want to write one name. One name, Mukesh. I will use one word and it will become a sentence. Then where do I go? What should I look for? Two word sentence meaning SV. SV button. SV button meaning where to go? Remember, state, action, event. Very good. We have to go to the action verb. Then we can write Mukesh jump. Am I clear? No. What is the problem here? We have to make the agreement with the subject and verb. Here Mukesh, third person singular number. And we have to agree this verb. Present tense S. Mukesh jumps. If we want to extend it once again, then SV pattern of sentences can be SVA pattern. Adjunct. We may use adverb. We may use prepositional phrase as long as we can. Mukesh jumps in the well at night during summer in in India. Likewise, see, whenever we use one preposition, the prepositional phrases will lead or extends the length of a sentence. So these are unnecessary. If we have to put emphasis on this, we can write. If we have a question, where does Mukesh jump? Then we will write in the well. Otherwise not. So SB pattern of sentences can be SBA pattern of sentences. Thank you. We shall look at the activity in the PDF. And in activity we have all types of numbers. We have to look at the instruction first. What is needed? Then we will look at the table. Then we will look at the video. And we shall do this. Very good. Wish you all the best.